Sam just wrote her very first book, When I Start My Business, I'll Be Happy, a practical, no BS guide to successful online entrepreneurship. And let me tell you, she absolutely nailed the marketing. Truly a masterclass. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what she did right so that you can get inspired and use these same strategies in your next promotion, no matter what you're selling. Sam is a first-time author, and this book is packed with incredibly valuable, honest marketing and business advice from someone who has built a multiple seven-figure business. So I'm going to leave a link for you down below so that you can go and grab your copy. I think you are going to love her down-to-earth style and experience a ton of business growth from reading this book. All right, lesson 1. Sam didn't just show up when the book was ready to sell. She started marketing long before that, simply by bringing people along for the ride. Sam shared the entire process from getting her publisher to writing her first draft, designing the cover, and unboxing it for the first time.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
This kind of behind-the-scenes content gets your audience invested, builds anticipation, and turns your launch into more of a shared celebration and not just a sales push. The main takeaway for you: document the journey. Bring people along for the ride from the very beginning, and you'll build that anticipation and awareness in doing so. So when you're launching anything, a really helpful shift is to start thinking in campaigns. A well-planned campaign with build-up, momentum, and intentional phases is going to be incredibly impactful. Not random or thrown together last-minute posts. Now, I know for a fact that Sam and her team organized all of this inside Asana. She's actually a student in my program Up-Level with Asana, and said just how impactful this has been to growing her multiple seven-figure business. So for Sam, if people bought during the pre-sale period, then they would also get her course, The Ultimate Email List Growth Toolkit, which is a fantastic resource. It's an extra reason for someone to say yes during the pre-sale period. Then in the next phase, when the book was officially out to the world, if you joined, then you got access to her No BS Club, where you would get 4 live group coaching calls with Sam. So you want to give people a reason to say yes now instead of, oh, I'll get to it later. So plan your different phases for your campaign, build in some fun and excitement with incentives along the way. Another thing Sam did amazingly was that she didn't try to carry this launch all on her own. She instead got in front of other people's audiences. Sam got featured on podcasts, collaborated with partners, and had other people talking about her book and promoting it for her both before and after the launch. You do not need to do this alone. There's a lot of other audiences that you can get in front of. If you're only posting to your audience, you're missing out on a huge growth opportunity. So the main takeaway here is to leverage other people's audiences. This is why it's so important that your marketing and relationship building is just an ongoing task in your business, so that when you do have an ask like this, when you do need some support, you're not sending a cold email or a cold DM. You've already built up relationships with people that would be happy to help spread the word about your project. Lesson number 4 is to keep showing up. Sam was showing up every single day, even though I'm sure it felt to her that she had already spoken about the book 100 times. But remember, people need to see something multiple times before they take action, and your audience is only seeing a tiny fraction of what you post online. Most newbie entrepreneurs are shocked at how much marketing is required, okay? It's not enough to just post one or a few times about whatever your new project is. You have to be showing up consistently. You need to be doing way more posts than what might feel comfortable at first. Takeaway: keep showing up even when it feels repetitive. One of my favorite parts of Sam's marketing was how fun and creative it was. She didn't just post the same message over and over again. She mixed it up, coming up with clever hooks, unique reels, and fresh visuals. All promoting the same book, but in a new and exciting way. The key takeaway: get creative and have fun with it. Experiment, find new ways and angles to promote your product. So whether you're launching a course, digital product, or even your first book, I hope Sam's marketing lessons have inspired you. Remember, document the process from the very beginning. Think in campaigns, leverage other people's audiences, keep showing up, and have fun with it. And one more thing, on page 260 of her book, she gives a special shout out to Tim's Club, our nonprofit that we're building here in Panama to support individuals with intellectual disabilities. Sam, thank you so much. It means so much to be included in the book. Thank you for supporting that dream from the very beginning, and I hope you all have learned so much from today's video.